Hi everybody. In this quick demonstration, I'm going to show you how to calculate your descriptive statistics and z-scores using Microsoft Excel. Now, in the lecture presentation on measures of central tendency, dispersion, and standard scores, I showed you how to calculate all of these things by hand. And I believe it's important that you understand what goes into a formula so that you can better understand the output that comes out of a formula. But do I expect you to calculate these things by hand? Absolutely not. We have the technology, and so we might as well use it. So, let's calculate our descriptive statistics and z-scores using the same data that we used in our lecture presentation. So as you can see, I have the exam scores in the very first column of my spreadsheet. To calculate the descriptive statistics, all I need to do is to click on Data. From Data, I go to my Data Analysis tool, and I'm going to click on Descriptive Statistics and hit OK. So what we need to do at this point is we need to tell the analysis what the input data or the input range is. And so to do that, we simply highlight our exam score column and the data in that column. We make sure that we have labels in first row clicked on because we do have our label of exam score in that very first row. And then we also have to tell the program where to put the data once it does the calculations. So I'm going to place that data in cell D1. Make sure you have summary statistics clicked on, and then hit OK. So what you see here is a great deal of information, the summary descriptive statistics. There's a whole lot of extra decimal places, and so to keep things a little simpler, I like to take those down to 2 decimal places, and the standard deviation as well. So as you can see, in a comparison between what we calculated by hand and what we have here on the screen, we have a mean of 27.33, median and mode of 27 on both sides of the screen, a range of 8, a variance of 8.25, and a standard deviation of 2.87. Now, the next step is to calculate our z-scores. To calculate our z-scores, we need 3 pieces of information. We need each observation, we need the mean for the sample, and we need the standard deviation. We click in cell B2, which is the very first cell underneath the heading of z-score, and we're going to have to input the formula for z-score. So we hit equal to tell Excel that we're about to input a formula. We start our parentheses, we click on the first observation, which is 23, minus the mean for our sample, which is 27.33. We close the parentheses, hit divide by the standard deviation, which I'll click next. But here's the thing. The next step of the process is we're going to copy this formula and paste it in all of the remaining cells in this particular column. To do so, we need to tell Microsoft Excel that we want the mean and standard deviation to only be pulled from these particular cells. So we have to do what's called locking in the cell. To do that, we put a $sign in front of the E and a $sign in front of the 3. That tells the formula for this particular number, you're always going to use this cell. And the same thing is going to be true for the standard deviation. We put a $sign in front of the E for column E and a $sign in front of the 7 for row 7. Again, telling Excel, when you go to pull this number and put it into the equation, you're taking it from this space every single time. So we'll go ahead and hit enter. And as you can see, we have a z-score of negative 1.51 for this participant. And to go ahead and copy that formula down the rest of the column, all we have to do is grab on to the bottom right-hand corner of this particular cell and drag down the rest of the column. And there you have it. Let's check our work. So if we go over to the PowerPoint presentation and we flip it over to the z-score page, we can see that yes, in fact, all of our z-scores in the Excel file match the Excel z-scores that we calculated by hand in our lecture. And so there you have it. Very easy way to calculate your descriptive statistics and z-scores for your observations.